Hello everyone, Lucifer here and welcome to this video. With this video I want to go through the patch notes for July, starting with the balance changes. 7 cards will change. First of all, Sly Boots, which now forces the confused units to move after confusing them. That's pretty cool. Interesting is if the confused unit is still confused after moving. That's something we have to find out, but we will see this in the future. The next card which will change is Excited Mousers, which strength will go up as it was a couple of months ago. Same as with its costs, which is now 5 mana instead of 3. And the difference to the Excited Mousers we have had before a few seasons is that the ability now counts all friendly units on the board instead of surrounding. Yeah, this is it. Then the next card is Destructobots, which are nerfed, because now they can inflict damage to friendly structures instead of friendly units only. I think that's not too bad, because Destructobots was played very often. I think they are played often anyways, but now they are not this good anymore. Next card is the legendary Temple of Space, which ability now only destroys the older copy and not both. That's pretty cool, but I think that may destroy some good turns if you can't deal with it, but it's definitely a buff. Next card is a legendary as well. Spellbinder Shyvana can now trigger on friendly units. There is only one friendly unit which can freeze itself, which is Ice Flakes, and if you use Shyvana on Ice Flakes, it is like your Shyvana is only costing 2 mana instead of 4, so I think that's cool, but not a huge change. But I would have done it too if I have the permission. The next card is a legendary again, which is Counselor Armies, whose ability now considers surrounding units instead of surrounding enemies. So that's cool. And important is that units doesn't mean structures, right? And enemies would have also considered enemy structures, which is not now. The last changed card is Temple of Focus, which no longer deals self damage. That's cool, because it's cool. I don't think he's played very often anyways, but we will see. Next is the new card, which is called Temple of the Mind, and its ability says, at the start of your turn, give fixedly forward movement to a random non-hero unit card from your hand. Then kill all friendly confused units. Sounds interesting, but we don't know too much about it. For example, if the movement could also go to a zero movement unit, which would be very bad, and for how long the movement is fixed. But yeah, sounds fun. The drawback is it may be too strong, because if someone is able to build a super strong deck with it, the rest just starts to play confusion. But yeah, we will see how it works. Then there are four new Brawl Modifiers, which seem very interesting. The first one allows to make multi-fraction decks, where you build your deck with 6 cards and your opponent has different 6 cards, and you mix them and have a deck which both player plays. We will see how exactly this is working, because this brawl will appear in the next brawl in every difficulty. So yeah, sounds fun. The next is the Fight of 3, which only allows to have 3 units on the board. That sounds very funny. I think winter is the way to go. But because of the big bodies winter has. But I'm very interested. Then an interesting fact about this brawl is that you still could play spells which spawns token units, but if the token units spawn and you have more than 3 friendly units on the board, they will immediately get destroyed. So yeah, I would not play such spells in this brawl. But yeah, then the third brawl is Thin No Man's Land, where your front line can't get back than 2 rows, so you always have 2 rows. That's very interesting. And the last brawl is Stunning Attack, where units get confused when they receive damage. So that sounds also very interesting. We will see how we can play these brawls. The next point in the patch notes are the deck slots, which price will go down significantly from, I guess it was 50, 100 and 200 rupees to 25, 50 and 100. I think that's pretty cool, because they was very expensive. But yeah, and for those players who have bought already some slots, they will get their rupees back. Yeah, that was the full patch. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope you enjoyed everything and understood what I tried to say. But yeah, anyways, have a nice day. Goodbye.